Our fourth prayer on the ministry. Probably could be thousands of these, but I was trying to make them down into very specifics. Our fourth one I want you to pray about is protection upon ministering people and protection upon their families. Pray for their families. The devil fights families where someone has stood up for the Lord. The devil fights. He fights their children. He fights their generations. I know he fights yours too. But he loves to fight in the house of the servant. Pray for their families. Pray for the rest. That there are times of the burden bearing. There's times that all the calls come in of people that are very sick. There's times that you are awake and you're walking the floor and you're praying and you're really going to the throne, because that one is on the vent. This one is really feeling sick. And that one has been in the hospital 3 times. And, then you hear about the other issues that are going on in families. And then you get the calls about death. This one's died. That one's died. And there is a lot of burden bearing in ministry. But pray for also the times of rest. Nobody can carry burdens all the time. In the book of Nehemiah, one of the problems they had when they were rebuilding the walls was that the people who were the burden bearers, the people who were carrying off all the old stones and rubbish and carrying it off, and then every workplace has all kinds of garbage at the end of the day. I remember when we were building Bivens Chapel that there were several people who just took the job of cleaning up after everybody else. Burden bearing is a hard job. There has to be times of rest and refreshment. And there has to be times, don't just pray for the body's rest, but for the mind rest. And for the mind to just lay down the loads of the world, so that the Bible study and the time with letting the Lord speak can be clear, that the noise of the world can be tuned down, and that you can hear from heaven a rest of the spirit and of the body. Pray that.